How's it going, everyone? So back in Manchester, lively with Christmas and that. Comes to St. Peter's Square. There's supposed to be a kind of standing accountability to do with grooming gangs and what have you. I'm not actually 100% sure what it is, but at the moment I'm on St. Peter's Square and there's some guys standing up for the Sudan War, the Forgotten War. It's police presence, just like you have a look.
Why are these here? Why are they here when they've got something down there? Oh, they know. It was about one of these articles when they're over here.
Subscribe terrorist organisation.
Don't you think that's antagonistic?
One at a time. One at a time. Why you guys not arrested? Well, and this is where the problem lies. Because
I know. You see, the thing is, all that over there.
Sorry, back to you. Go on.
All that I haven't noticed.
I love
these are
you,
over here.
Jesus.
When they notice that, and they start coming over,
I've got a bit
they're
like
the
you.
They've already got their own protest. Why they're here? That's what I'm trying to say to you. If these have been organised to keep separate, right? Why have they come here?
It's separate to the ones that are in the park.
It's exactly the same.
Every second thing we want here.
Exactly the same. Every week.
There's no point in feeding these guys.
We're here every day.
We know why.
We're here every day. That's the first word you said.
Every week you are here.
I've been trying to talk to you for the last half an hour. You didn't say a word to me. Now you say that now.
Listen. You are standing there, none of us
No, but we
want
could
to
have settled
do
this,
anything
couldn't
to
we?
you.
Hey, when I was
You have the
asking
right to be
when I
here.
asked them before,
Listen, as you have the right there,
when I
nobody
asked them
disturbs you.
before, right?
You are
Just ignore me.
Why don't you go back over there?
Why don't you say what you're going to say on camera then?
Why don't you go back over there?
Why should I do that?
Why? Because there's
It is
protests,
right.
you keep protesting. These guys are
the way of
protesting about
treating
Sudan.
people.
Kids are getting murdered.
No, you have to stop
your
people
view?
asking
What's
what
my
is
view of
press.
things? Like if you want to protest, go protest over there. If they want to protest,
Do I
then
look
protest.
like I'm protesting?
Yeah.
What? Do I have a banner?
No, you're wearing a union jacket. You keep going
So,
about the
because I'm
UKIP
wearing it,
march.
let's
You keep
just
going
go-
about the UKIP.
So because I'm wearing a Union Jack, that means, listen, I'm
And you
protesting.
keep going on about the UKIP march and all
I'm
that
asking
stuff.
questions. That's what an interviewer does. Anything else you want to say?
To you.
No, to anyone that's listening.
No, just about Sudan, the war in Sudan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And they have a right to be there.
Yeah, you got a right to do it, yeah.
Yeah. And you have a right to
what do you
your
mean?
UKIP
So
stuff.
what about Palestine flag?
That Palestine flag shouldn't even be there because it's got nothing to do with Sudan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's kids dying in Sudan. There's kids fighting in wars in Sudan. And it's not okay. I wouldn't like my kids to be fighting in the wars in Sudan, whatever colour they are. So they're just protesting. I'm not interested in the Palestine flag. I'm not interested in Israel and Palestine. You know, it's just like, as far as I'm concerned, they're just abandoning each other.
Yeah. So what about illegal migrants? What's your view on that then?
Illegal migration. I feel illegal migration. is that-
Illegal.
Yeah, it might, but
Coming over on a dinghy with no documents.
what's my view on that?
Yeah.
It's illegal.
What should happen to those people?
What should happen to them? I'm not a politician.
Yeah, but you've got an opinion.
I've got an
You've got an opinion that somebody might be listening to this.
If
and
they
they
come
might-
illegally, then we shouldn't come illegally.
Right, and if they do come over, should we deport them?
I think the percentage of criminals that create criminal activity here and are still not deported.
It's one of the one of our laws that if you come undocumented, you should be deported. Is it Section 25?
Yeah, any other country we'd be gone.
Some people are running through terrible
Yeah,
situations.
I know. I've heard the story.
No, that's true.
But a lot of people are just.
There's people filtering in though, causing
people that are just coming.
crime.
I mean, this is. I'll say this.
We're importing problems when we've got our own.
When ISIS was in Iraq, yeah.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, ISIS told men
Yeah.
To filter through.
to come to Europe.
Yeah.
They told them to come to Europe. And I believe that some of these people that are coming into this country are dangerous.
Definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
That's what I believe.
Okay.
But there is some genuine cases. I don't know how people are going to sit through that.
No, I think everyone agrees there is genuine cases. There is some, but can we afford it as a country on the numbers? This is the thing when our people are suffering as well. You've got the hardship, you've got the cost of living crisis. People I know that are suffering daily, working people as well.
No, wait a minute.
And this is a problem, you see. Can we afford it? Doctors' appointments? Can we stretch the services while they're being cut?
I also think that refugees are being scapegoated. Yeah. Because
In
I'll tell
what
you what's
respect?
happening in this country.
Go on.
Yeah?
We're in agreement with each other on what you think.
We're being screwed, right, by the 1%. Yeah.
Oh, everyone agrees.
They're putting divisions between us in this country.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll use the refugees as a smoke screen. Yeah. We've absolutely annihilated. The 1% have annihilated the working classes.
Oh, they have.
And
Yeah,
now
yeah,
they're
yeah,
after
they
the
have,
middle
yeah.
classes. And once they start going after the middle classes, because they're a little bit more intelligent and have got a little bit more power, then they're going to do something about it. But you know, watch Gary's economics, tax the rich, and the rich need to be taxed. But refugees is just a smoke screen. It's just a distraction from what's going on, and basically we're all being screwed in this country. Yeah, and it's being ruined. You know
See,
what I
my
mean?
partner,
It's a beautiful
her
country,
granddad
but
come
it's
from
being
Barbados, you know what I mean? So, genuine
You know what,
migration.
we got more in agreement than you think, mate.
Genuine
Probably.
migration though,
I'll shake your
mate,
hand on it.
honestly, genuine
I'll shake your
migration. My partner's granddad come from Barbados.
I'm at an ADHD workshop.
You know what I mean? No, but it's nice talking to you, and you talk sense, and you have a conversation, man. You know what I mean?
I just want to have conversation. I want to have dialogue. Do you know
And
what
you
I
did,
mean?
you do.
I might have come across a bit confrontational because they didn't say to me why I didn't know that they're here.
I'm not. I'm just walking past. I'm just walking past.
Well, that's all we have to say is that we're
It's conversations, isn't it? I think if everyone had them
You
more,
just told me that from the start.
we'll all meet in the middle somewhere, won't we?
Am
But,
I going to be on YouTube now?
you know, but hey, really, what's your name? What is your name? Go on.
What's my name? Anna.
All right, Anna, nice to meet you, man.
My other question
Thank you.
is that these people that you say that are from war-torn countries, if they come over from on a dinghy, then and there isn't a lot of them that do that though, is there? There isn't a lot of them. They might claim that, but they're not coming over. You know what I mean?
Well, what I don't understand is how can they pass through several countries to get to
Yeah, safety, yeah.
How can they go through several countries to get to France?
Exactly.
And
It's,
then
the same,
come to
yeah.
here?
It's not a war-torn country if you're in France.
Can I just
So
say, when
what-
you were
what-
saying,
what is-
go on.
Why are they coming? Why do you want to come here?
I think when you were saying politics before as well, I think there's been a political football since we left the EU. I do believe they're
Do you know
making
what?
us
Do you know
pay,
what?
do you
I'll
get
tell
what I mean?
I'll
There's a hell of a
say
lot
this
of
on
foot off the
camera,
gas
right?
and things,
I was born in
100%.
this country, and this is the only country that I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
when Brexit happened, it basically said that 50% of this country is fucking racist.
Yeah.
That's what he told me, yeah? And for the first time in my life, at the age of like 55, I felt like I didn't belong in this country.
Really?
And that is a really, really strange feeling for somebody to feel who loves this country. Yeah, we've done some dodgy stuff in the past. We've raped and pillaged the whole world. We've got masses of wealth, but I didn't, and don't necessarily feel safe in this country. I don't feel like I belong in it
Really?
anymore. Yeah, since Brexit. You know, and since Brexit, the incidents of racism have gone up. You know, people are outwardly expressing their racism. I've just lived in Burnley. The leader of the National Front lived there. I lived there for 15 years, and it was the most racist place that I've ever lived.
Where
in
was
my
that,
life.
sorry?
Rosendale.
Oh, right.
The most racist place that I've ever lived. I lived on a farm, and from day one, I experienced so much discrimination.
Wow.
There was 5 BNP councillors in Burnley. The leader of the National Front lived in Bacup. You know, and I've never, you know, I live in Manchester, which is multicultural.
Yeah.
I've gone to school with people from all different ethnicities. You know what? There's white people who are awful. There's black people who are awful. You know, there's people from all different, you know, walks, you know, cultures. You know, there's awful people and there's good people.
Yeah.
You know, I take people as a fight.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I belong in this country,
Well, so
even
you
though
feel-
though this is my country.
And so you feel like that.
Yeah, I am.
even
'Cause
though
you
this
do-
is-
you
this
do
is
belong
my
here,
country.
mate.
Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love this country.
You do belong here, mate, 100%.
You know, we're so privileged.
Yeah.
You know, I go to India a lot. You know, and I see the system over there. You know, we've got healthcare. You know, we've got you've got universal credit if you're on the dole and stuff like that.
Do you think some of that's the media telling you that we have issues with skin colour? Because I don't, personally, at all. Like you could come over there with me now, absolutely no problem.
You know, everyone's got racism. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's got.
It's a bias, isn't it? But
well, there's unconscious bias, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people have elements of racism in them. I mean, I find disabled people difficult. I'm not anti-disabled people, but I find it difficult because it challenges me. I mean, the only way that you break down barriers in relation to racism is you get to know people of different ethnicities,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
cultures, and see that they bleed.
But Islam very rarely
they want the
assimilates.
best for
This
the
is the
kids, they
issue.
want the best for their family.
Islam
You know what
won't assimilate.
Hey?
Islam is very low on assimilation, you see. Whereas Indians, West Indies, South America,
you know what?
there's no issue with that. And then there seems to be a massive problem when.
Well, that again is these are just divisive things. You know, we're being screwed. We're just being screwed by the rich.
No, I agree.
That's
I
the
agree.
bottom line. We're
I
being
do agree.
screwed by the rich.
100% agree. 100%.
Divide and rule is what this country's always
done. Yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? If you read someone like Willie Lynch, who was a slave trade owner, yeah, he taught people in America how to keep their slaves. And what he said is you pitch the young against the old, you pitch the men against the women. You throw division in there so they're not united as a group.
To come after them.
To come after you. There's 99% of us, right? And while we're divided, we're fucked. If we come together as a people, yeah. There's a video, GameStop, apes. Yeah, they got stocks in GameStop.
All
yeah,
right.
And they came together as normal people and got stocks in GameStop, and they built the price of GameStop to this unbelievable amount of money. And the powers that be wanted them to sell their shares in GameStop, and they refused to do it. And they call themselves apes, which is all people are equal, apes. Yeah, they call themselves apes. Yeah, and as a united group of people, they challenged the trading world, and the trading world had to change the rules so that they could get the GameStop people to change their rules. They fucking cheated. Do you know what I mean? So that they sold. Well, my point is, if we forget about all this religion, and we come together as people and say, look, this is not okay. We've had enough of this. There's 99% of us against the 1%. That's it.
So, would you raise the British flag? Like, you know what I mean? I don't have one on me, but let's say if we had a flag and there was a pole there, would you hold the flag out? What would you think about?
Do you know what I would
flag?
do with those British flags? Yeah. I would put a British flag up there, and I'd put a Nigerian one up there as well, because my dad's Nigerian.
Yeah.
And my dad's Nigerian, yeah? And I'm proud to be Nigerian, I'm proud to be British.
Yeah.
And do you know what? England or Britain once ruled Nigeria until it got its independence. So I put two flags up there because those two flags mean a lot to me.
Yeah.
But I've experienced discrimination in Nigeria. I've experienced discrimination in the UK. Yeah, and all this outside surface stuff is not really doing it for me. And I've chose to go inside.
I need
Do you
to
know
get
what
somewhere it's better signal.
Yeah. Anyway.
Lovely ladies, come all the way from St Helens and she's come to speak to you guys today. Please give the lovely lady a nice warm welcome.
So it's actually about grooming gangs, whether they are white,
Why do you need a...
whether they are white.
Why do you need your flags there? Do you know what I am?
All happening in Labour-run councils. David Baines was elected last year in St Helens as an MP, Labour-run MP with Mary Rimmer. David Baines, the first thing he did was a supporter of not having the grooming gang inquiry, and he voted against it. He will never ever get into power again, because come next May in the big elections they will all lose their positions, and he will be losing his come 3-4 years time in the general election. I mean, having meetings, I've been having protests in St Helens, and we've been getting a lot of people out. We are sick of all the foreign, undocumented men in our area. We are sick of the grooming gang that's been covered up in our area. I want to look back at my grandchildren and say, I was out every Saturday and Sunday in the rain, in the hail, in the cold, because I wanted to do this for you. Don't only come to these meetings on your own. Bring your friends, bring true friends. Ask them to bring their friends. It doesn't matter if, like today, we waited for our train, and guess what? It was cancelled. It was cancelled. Now, irrespective if the train's cancelled, we have to keep coming and growing these numbers in our areas, in our towns, and in our cities, so we can look back and say, I was there and I did something about it.
Yes.
That's all I've got to say. Thank you, Millen, for having me.
One more time, guys. Here, ladies and gentlemen, from St Helens. So, wrapping up, I mean, this is an open mic. For any survivor here that wants to take this mic, you are more than welcome out. My job is to empower people to speak and give them a platform to be able to speak where else, otherwise they've always been kept silent. So whoever you are, you're always welcome to come and speak on my platform. Just give us 1 minute and the floor is yours, my friend. Before I do that, does anyone know or understand review by Baroness Casey? Has anyone read it?
Yeah.
Baroness Casey report, sorry. Baroness Casey told us over 4,000 children in the UK have received police cautions for child prostitution. Can we just make it clear? There's no such thing as a child prostitute, it's just child abuse. Plain, simple child abuse. The rhetoric by the state must change, and those 4,000 decision makers should be held to account, because what they did was put them children under the hot light of paedophiles when they should have been protected. 4,000 children given a police caution, and it's Baroness Casey who's told us this. It's just unacceptable. 380 grooming gangs investigated in the United Kingdom in the last 3 years. They don't tell you that on the front page of the BBC. We'll tell you here though, because we're all about the truth and speaking the truth, and that's all I'll ever tell you. I'll never tell you a lie. I'll always tell you the truth, and I want to say this. I'm going to let a few more people speak. I'm going to get down. I want to just say one last time, thank you very much. I love you all. You are absolute legends, each and every one of you. Thank you, guys.
Listen, I've got one ambition before I die. I want to see just one person from authority, whether it be Andy Burnham, whether it be the Chief of Police, whether it be a councillor, locked up for covering up child abuse. And just freaking one, right? Get them locked up. That's what I want to see. Every one of you here is hoping to make that happen, right? So let's get on the tour next year. Every one of you here needs to go to every one of these towns we go to, and you need to bring people with you. And we need to grow it and grow it and grow it. Grow it, and let's have thousands on the street calling for these people to be locked up.
Yeah, but I know what you mean.
I'm not a survivor, but I share every sting from every team. And a mate of mine, Mark, who was working for Stopping Our Works for Angels of Innocence, going to the Labour Party, he stung Ivor Kaplan. If you don't know who Ivor Kaplan is, Ivor Kaplan was the former Veterans Minister. The whole team, the whole lot of stock before they disbanded, went down to Brighton to sting him. They didn't only get him, they also got his boyfriend, trying to meet a 15-year-old lad. Turned out it was a decoy, the sting went brilliant. If it weren't for these volunteers going out in the wind, the rain, the decoys which do a fantastic job. I know Anne, who's here, used to be a decoy. It's unbelievable. We're doing the police's job for them. And we've got to carry on. You've got to share the stings. You've got to carry on fighting. And Burnham, if you can hear us, We ain't going away, we're not the silent majority no more, are we? Right? And you're bringing in thousands upon thousands of unvetted men. We had the worst terrorist attack on British soil in this city. Right? Right? So show support for everything, right? Show Billy's support. We'll get out, we'll support Billy with his campaign, we'll support Roger with his campaign. But I'll tell you one thing, do not vote for the mainstream parties. They don't represent us, they never represent us, and they just blame us for all the problems what they cause. We've got to get them out. Come out, vote them out, make your voices heard, and get to the ballot box and get rid of the vermin written in that building there, and in Westminster, and in every town all up and down the country, because they don't represent us, they don't care about our kids, and they certainly don't care about our security, because if they did, putting thousands of unvetted fighting age men in hotels. My mate Danny Walker died in the summer in a homeless shelter in Ashland-on-the-Line. He'd had done 2 tours of Afghanistan, seen his mates get blown up on a blue on blue, if you know what a blue on blue is. An American jet blew up the armoured personnel carrier him and his friends were in. He was out on patrol, 6 of them got it. And guess what? He was thrown on a scrap heap by this government in a homeless shelter. But people what come here without any papers, any passports, who claim to be doctors and engineers, we've heard all that, like the Southport attack. He was claimed to be a Welsh choir boy. Stop covering this shit up now. My mate died in a homeless shelter, and we've got thousands of unvetted men in hotels. Where's the justice in that? And where's the justice for our kids?
Right guys, I've got an author of this book here, Vicky Ash, coming to speak to us next about satanic abuse, and believe me when I say this, the satanic abuse is right at the top of the tree. So please give a warm Manchester welcome to Vicky Ash, ladies and gentlemen.
No idea that I'd be standing over here. I actually went to speak opposite McDonald's in Piccadilly Gardens, and I was just sharing my story there. And then somebody approached one of the team and said that they were coming over to this event about the grooming gangs. And I am a Christian, but I just felt prompted to come over here. And now I know why I'm over here, because I want to say it, that God is exposing evil. He's actually doing it. I want you to know that hope has a name, and that is the word over Rochdale at this time, and the collective real church. I'm talking real churches. That hope has a name, and his name is Jesus. But I just want to share, I felt to give Billy my book. My name is Vicky Ash, and I'm here to share my journey out of satanic ritual abuse. It's a subject that many do not want to acknowledge, even within the church. No doubt you may have come across satanic ritual abuse in one way or another. So my calling to be a voice for this issue is essential. Knowledge is power, and I have a responsibility as a Christian and as a survivor to speak out and expose satanic ritual abuse. Those who are in crisis and want freedom can get the help they so desperately need. This is an issue that urgently needs addressing. And John Ledger, a whistleblower, ex-detective of Scotland Yard. Everybody heard of John Ledger? He's all over the media. He's a dear friend of mine. He came to both my book launches, and he and I have been speaking out for years on various social media outlets. Please Google him, where recently the RAINS list is out there, people going for therapy to Joan Coleman, the ritual abuse list of those people in high places that are abusing children, and it still goes on today. We've been campaigning and speaking on many platforms. I've done a UK Colin interview with Brian Gerrish. I've been speaking out since I was 25, I'm now 61. That's a long time for me to be stood here in front of you, to be talking and sharing, because now is the time that we have to stand together. The church, the real church, is called to lead the world, not the world lead the church. Areas of the church have become worldly. The late minister Derek Prince said that in the last days the problems will not be sickness or poverty, but deception. Ephesians 6 says, let no one deceive you with empty words. Have nothing to do with the fruitless deeds of darkness, but rather expose them. It is shameful even to mention what the disobedient do in secret. But everything exposed by the light becomes visible, and everything that is illuminated becomes a light. This is why it said, wake up, sleeper. Rise from the dead and Christ will shine on you. And be very careful then how you live, not as unwise but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, which is what we're doing today, because the days are evil. All our problems started in the UK with the abolishing of the Witchcraft Act in 1951. However hard one may try to be totally healed from the trauma and fragmentation caused by satanic ritual abuse, via secular counselling, psychotherapy and other interventions, and trust me, I've had them all. We cannot deal with spiritual problem in the physical. Satanism is witchcraft, and witchcraft is spiritual. We have African ministers coming to the UK to tell everyone to wake up, as witchcraft is very open in their country. People either go to church, the doctor, or the witch doctor for help. Here, it's dressed in suits and overalls. I've had my own beauty clinic for over 38 years and discerned the change in treatments. We have witchcraft under the guise of alternative holistic therapies, being offered under the NHS for adults and children alike. And yet, as a Christian doctor, if you offered to pray for your patient, you would be struck off. Needless to say that I don't offer these therapies. And God has used my business to inform people of the dangers. Prevention is always better than cure. Amen. And evil only prospers when good men do nothing. And the devil only prospers when God's men do nothing. Maranatha Christian Community, the founder Dennis Wrigley, wrote an article years ago to the House of Commons saying what on earth are we doing to our children. And he led a movement called Trumpet Call. I went on Radio 4 with him. I went on many, many programmes with Dennis Wrigley. The Satanists have a calendar of events and keep a diary of all the rituals that take place. Have we seen the increase of Halloween? Think it's just fun? Halloween's the biggest coven meeting ever. It's their religion, and often the perpetrators have been victims themselves. They're under mind control themselves. We even saw the fear mongering through COVID. The whole world shut down through fear. God says that he didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. We have to guard our minds in these days. The same practices that are spoken about in the Old Testament in the Bible are still practiced today. As we say, it's the same God yesterday, today and forever, so it's still the same devil. We don't like to acknowledge the existence of the devil and where evil comes from, and yet Jesus said that he came to destroy the works of the devil. We have Satanists in our government, changing the laws which are stealing the innocence of our precious children. We have to be a voice for our children. Satanists in places of power, which are the Masons. Some in the police force, the medical profession, teachers, mental health, all enabling the cover-up of satanic ritual abuse. The word occult means hidden, and yet God clearly tells us to expose the deeds of darkness. Only then will it lose its power of fear and intimidation. People understand the dangers of the Ouija board and voodoo. We now have voodoo dolls being sold in department stores and fairgrounds and arcades. The Illuminati in the music industry is also satanic. The people
You're fucking hanging, lad. You're hanging me. Yeah, you fucking nuts, mate. Yeah. Yeah, you wanker. You scumbag. You protect him.
Dangerous.
I've been through with the Rochdale grooming gang fucking scandal. You think that they want to fucking take this scumbag off the street?
Pedo! Get his face out, everyone!
Look at Greater Manchester Police protecting the paedophile!
So what's happened there is there's some Muslim guy come up and challenging people because they're actually having a discussion with regards to grooming gangs, and he's against that. He's come up aggressively as well. He hasn't come up to actually have a conversation of any kind whatsoever. So now police have just gripped him because he was going to get filled in there 100%. There was a good 5 to 10 lads there proper on him, and if it weren't for the police then he'd have been pretty much hurt. But they're the kind of people that are dangerous in society, in my opinion. Anyway, they're taking him away now.
Everyone make way for the gospel protectors. Yeah, he was taking the piss out. I don't know if that's criminal offence though.
Right, so this one's, I believe, climate change. So let's have a look.
Oh, where he is? Oh, dear.
Sit a bit. One of you's going to get smacked.
What the fuck is that?
Oh no, not the whistle. Carry on, you'll fucking need to change your pacemaker, you see now, little cunt.
Keep on going.
So no matter what the protest is, you're all pissing the same pot, same faces, isn't it? Same fucking people around it every fucking time. This guy here, Grandad. Hey, that everything. Don't talk to us. Don't have a discussion about your feelings and your beliefs.
Fucking hanging. You love your kids. You love fucking yourself. And your fucking gay politics. And your gay politics. Fuck off. You're a traitor. You're a fucking traitor. Fucking. Come on, look at yourself home. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Don't stop. You little protected little brat. Keep moving, please.
That touches me again, not right. I'll fucking make you tonight.
Don't engage them! Don't engage them, please!
Look at the state of you. Go and get your next COVID booster jab, you fucking traitor.
Keep an eye on over there, guys.
Look at him, getting angry, but he couldn't do anything to anyone because he's a fucking old fart, an old traitor. You go on like that, but you won't do anything, you shitbag. Imagine making threats, yeah, and then when the person comes, look at him, look at that bell end there.
I don't want to film it. I've always said that. I just want to film what it is. Organic, you know what I mean? But I can do that. I can put something yeah. Oh, he's getting a bit. Yeah, he is. He is a bit over. This one's going to be bad.
Is it? I'll stay near you then.
Yeah,
You know what you're doing.
feel it.
Needs to have somewhere high, really.
Oh, you've got it plugged in, right?
I can unplug it, yeah. My tripod doesn't get higher anyway.
So what they've done now is they've brought climate change in.
Oh my god, that's such a good clock, isn't it?
Yeah. So you've still got your Palestine, the
Wow.
Green Party, you've got politics, you've got everything going on. And we're off.
And we're off, here we go. There's a Palestine. Genocide, stay Palestine!
When people are occupied, when people are occupied, when people are occupied, when people are occupied.
I'm glad it's not like yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Held out, damn it. Wow, we're stuck right back in the middle here.
Oh, yeah. We are as well, you know.
I don't know where to go.
Yeah, come through here. Sorry.
Right. to there.
Bigotry is a cancer!
Terrorist fucking terrorist.
What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it?
Muppet, mate.
They'll all work for blue chip companies that are absolutely smashing the arse out of clients.
You're all weak-minded
people,
people, especially you.
Yes, they are.
Weak with that belly.
What do we want? When do we want it?
Remember, they're the traitors. When it kicks off, yeah, do not help these scumbags.
Absolutely. All your fucking kids will be Islamic little cum buckets. That's all that's going to happen, mate. Every fucking one of you. Every one of you, Islamic cum buckets. That's all you'll be. Your family, your kids, your fucking grandkids, you're all fucked. Smirk all you want with your shit little tash. Fucking nonce. Holy union between the and earrings are awful, bro. Really bad. You need your hard drag.
Selling your children out to a future of subservience.
Where do we want it?
Christ is king!
Where do we want it?
Christ is king!
Christ is king! Christ is king! Christ is king!
Christ is king!
Christ is king! Christ is king! Christ is king! Christ is king! Christ is king! Christ is king! Christ is king! Christ is king! Christ is king!
Christ is king! Christ is king! Christ is king!
What do we want?
Ponytail! Ponytail!
It's estrogen, boys! It's estrogen hamster, boys!
Estrogen hamster off our streets!
He stores estrogen in his cheeks!
Palestine up your ass! You can stick your Palestine up your ass! You can stick your Palestine! Stick your Palestine! Stick your Palestine up your ass!
I'll put it backwards for you.
Let's go! Let's go! Stick your Palestine up your ass!
That's that ponytail!
Terrorist scum! Terrorist scum! Terrorist scum!
Terrorist scum! Terrorist
Yeah. Oh no, I understand what you're saying. I mean, that's not my style. But a lot of what they do is, if you watch carefully, it's quite antagonistic as well. It's to slow the city down. The beliefs are appalling because they can't justify them with an But I understand what you're asking. But yeah, there's different styles of people with cameras. Some people are very aggressive. Like I film what happens. Unless it comes my way, I don't. Well, are you here just as a photographer? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know this happened.
All right, yeah. What's your name? Osher. I'm down. Do you have a channel?
No, I just...
Oh, right, just do what you do. Yeah, fair enough. You'll learn as you go along, like what's going on. I mean, the country's in a state, that's the one thing we going on here.
I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not going to be... I'm also their side.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Like, I don't...
Calm down, women.
Just as how we demonstrate the full of hate.
Fuck off, you giraffe,
Over there.
That's Osher, sorry mate. Yeah, you'll learn as you get older, you'll have thought your own beliefs and your time to it, you know what I mean? I'm not one person that's going to come out and have a go at you. At least you're spoken, you're reasonable, I'm reasonable. We all have our own beliefs.
You can never trust a lefty when you're kids!
It's just my...
You can never trust a
I think I agree with them because the sake of what I've seen.
Yeah.
What I've seen is a genocide, and what they're doing now, what they're doing is not anti-UK, not anti the government or whatever. What they're doing is anti-complicity in the genocide.
I agree. I think what's actually a lot of the issues with people, and some people don't articulate very well, is you'll see some signs here saying refugees want, which they always are, and they've always had that. I mean, my partner's family came from Barbados, so I'm not anti-immigration. But with the illegal immigration and the state of the country and its finances, I think people are saying, can we afford this anymore? So, a lot of people, it comes out in ambiguity, they won't say that. That's my opinion. But I think the government needs a next, the one we've got back to.
Personally, I don't think even illegal immigration is an issue. I think it's so little that it doesn't matter. The reason we don't have enough money is because we're not taxing the wealthy, we're not taxing.
I agree with that.
They're the real issue. And I'm sure if you speak to them, the majority of them would agree that the issue is the rich. It's nothing to do with...
Oh, yeah, we all talk about that. I just think that with the illegal immigration, though, we're on about affordability and things like that, it's the undocumented and not knowing the history. So, you know, the crime aspects. Of course, we have our own crime and our own problems, but should we be importing more at the moment? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But honestly, sound talking
But, like,
a
big issue with that, a big issue in a lot of countries is the low in birth rate. And the only way to fix that is immigration.
Is to actually import people.
Is to get people here. Because when people come here from lesser countries, like, I don't mean lesser, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? What they want to do is have kids.
Well, there's also a massive thing when Labour took over in this country. They were talking about conscripting young guys like you and stuff like that, because the world was looking like heading for World War III and stuff. And there's other beliefs out there that maybe we're importing an army as well as defence. Yeah. So some people look at it that way as well, because that has happened in history, you know what I mean? But whether we're doing it the right way, I don't know. There's a lot of people upset. You've got so much division in this country at the moment. It's shocking, and that's why I film it, you know. And obviously within that I have no belief. They do move to talking to people as well, you know what I mean? I'm not one fixed kind of guy that's, you know, zoned in on something, you know what I mean? But yeah, honestly.
I think that's very healthy. I mean,
Just like, you know what, protesters gone running down there.
That's how you talk, and that's all
You
good.
keep saying these.
Yeah,
Always stare at the front of... It's a bad, is it? We're just saying it was wrong, wasn't it? I said, we're protesting that, saying that some guy come, attacking him, and going to arrest him.
Yeah, and the bag just changes that quick.
No, we'll see that road.
What's that?
We'll see the guy that they arrested that road in a minute.
Oh, probably, yeah. Let out, I've got one. Not brilliant. send us. Was it last day? Oh, nice one. Yeah, send us a link for that. Oh, did you? Oh, man.
That's still got 2 batteries, and I've been on it 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
And yours is still full after that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a fast charging wire as well, get one of them.
No way.
What I like doing is
Just
pushing up
disruption,
it,
isn't it?
dragging into it then.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't want to get myself in the middle of a friend like that again.
Oh, no, no.
Scary. Why can't we make noise?
I know.
The amount of kicking off today. I don't usually see any of it. Crazy England flag up there, guys. You don't see many in town, the England flags.
It's going to get worse before it gets better, isn't it?
What, today?
Oh, no, just generally. Oh, yeah.
Climate emergency, quick.
Oh, yeah.
What did you do?
It's a waste of resources and everything. It shuts the city down, it holds everybody up.
I need to get you
Oh, no, what next? What else is going in next? What else is going in? The hijacking causes. And just, yeah. You know why they've done it as well? I'm not saying it's all sorted, but it's come to a bit of a Palestine and that. They're chilling out a bit, aren't they? And whatever. So now they're like, oh, how do we carry this on? Oh, climate change. And then when that dies off, they'll be able to come out with a climate change. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I actually find it an embarrassment to the country. Can you imagine any tourists that have come in alive? What's this shit? Come to Christmas markets and all that as well. It must be like. I know, yeah. Could be.
Yeah. Professor Green were in Manchester last night.
The what?
Professor Green singing.
Oh, was it? What? Where?
In Manchester.
Oh.
A charity thing.
All right. No way.
Anything big.
I didn't know that.
It's in a Germany in Manchester.
We got here now.
Oh, what? They're stopping the traffic?
You're probably going to need to at some point get further up as well.
Yeah, I'm telling you now.
Oh, is it going to get caught? Oh, for God's sake. I'm staying
I
near
will put
you.
up with this. I'd drive right through that flag.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to hold that up, right. See what I mean? Dad? Going backwards is hard. Telling you, still not, so stick yourself.
It's alright walking backwards.
Last time I did it, I never went.
Oh no.
Yeah, like that. And then all of a sudden I nearly went.
Oh, it'd probably put me on and someone catch me on YouTube doing it or something. Manchester's guys.
Why don't they get a life and a family though? But they're quite anti-family unit, these fuckers, you know.
Yeah. You see, I live near the Jewish community and
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, they look after themselves. They got their own ambulance.
Look at the state of them.
Are you guys against a family unit at all? Do you have one? Do you have a family? Girlfriend?
Do you think, look at him, look at the state of him there. Do you think he's got kids?
Right, you're holding a city up.
Do you think these are them leaving anything behind for their
Exactly.
kids? No, they haven't got kids, they don't give a shit.
Absolute just needless anarchy, man.
Yeah.
And if you're that passionate about something, you stop to talk about it, don't
Exactly.
you? You tell us what it is.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the unhinged, far left scum are on their way.
I said, there's an answer walking backwards. No.
No one got me on camera.
No. I've done it myself. Walking backwards is an art form. It's long, you know, didn't I? You take the worst for it. No one's got footage.
I hope not. I've seen it and I have the camera on me and I've seen it before.
I just warned her before. I said these games are worse. I said it's.
Yeah, enough. I didn't feel like this. It's not the amount of times I've done it.
Oh, I've done it. I've done it. Load. Always do it.
It's
it and run.
Then and run.
They've got it round the wrist so on the rope, have you seen it? They know.
Yeah. I would if I wouldn't get arrested.
They're running here for about 20 metres.
Please do, someone said. I can't believe I just fucking. Oh God, yeah, torch.
Can't before the start this.
Yeah.
Because wherever it's ending, that's where everyone's going to start going.
Oh, is it?
I reckon.
That was off the guy in
Piccadilly?
What?
Well, the end of Piccadilly or down near that cathedral.
Where's your granted?
Ah,
Train
right, yeah.
station, I think. Depending if they're turning.
Oh, yeah. Open roads for people, open roads for families, a safe country.
When do we want deportation? Deportation! Deportation!
Menopausal geography teachers holding up the fucking city.
You can never trust a lefty with your case.
Yeah.
Just a shit, just a mile. Shit, just a mile. You just a shit, just a mile. Shit, just a mile.
So then what if it happens again or gets worse and they've done nothing?
Yeah. So when he kicks up later, that's their fault, not arresting
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
not assaulting people. That's been the protest and it's 2025. That's right, that, isn't it?
What's that?
2025 has been the year for protest.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I've never seen so many, mate.
No, I haven't.
Is that the Bible?
John 8:58 before Abraham was I am. Insinuating Christ is God.
Well then, lads, reach it.
So yeah, I think they're coming down to the cathedral now, where it's going to end up. Might be wrong, but I've got a feeling it'll kick off. There's a hell of a lot of bad blood in the air at the moment. They've amalgamated with climate change now, Palestine. And there's a lot of pissed off people as well surrounding it, so see how it finishes off now. Cheers for watching as well. So now that Palestine have hijacked climate change, you will see just how big their protests are becoming now.
That's what they are, all part of the WEF, and that's what you all are, scumbag traitors. Yeah, see you in a bit then. Yeah, ta-ra. Go and join your Islamic fucking brothers and sisters. Go and usher in Islam and everything. Go and see what happened in Iran in the 70s.
In Syria.
Yeah.
Boring!
Look at him there! Look at that fella there! Look at him! Look at how scabby he looks! Look at the treacherous scum with the fucking gay flag behind him as well! Look at him! Traitor! Dirty, scabby traitor! Giving away your grandkids' fucking futures!
Get a hobby.
You're boring. This is my hobby. This is my hobby. Looking at dirty leftist snowflakes like you and laughing. Looking at fucking weird little weirdos like that. Look at him. Shut up, you brush my teeth, you that cunt. I know, wash your hair, you fucking greasy haired tramp. You fucking come in.
He's talking about is there a
I know, yeah.
Why is the live visibility? Why has it gone like that?
What's that?
He's saying that my live's going to end because of live.
You might have to stop and just start.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to have to stop and start again. Come back on, yeah? Back. I've had 3K viewers.
Yeah.
I don't know why it was saying that
Oh, it's down there. Oh.
It says remove back frame. Get banned again.
You should have done.